There we go. All right, y'all. Great rise to you. Great rise in the moonlights, beloved. You know who this is. Although I'm a little bit late because we had technical difficulties, and you know what it is. It's your girl, Queen Goddess, King Advocate, and it is Melanated Monday. So thank you for coming in whenever you come in. Okay, I'm not gonna keep you all too long. I'm gonna get in and get out. You do it with the information which you will. Today's discussion addresses the topic. Are you ready? So, are you ready for what would be the question, right? Are you ready for what's coming spiritually? Are you ready for the changes, for the transitions that are happening? And like I said, my content the past probably month or two has been a lot different, probably a little bit heavier than usual. And it's a reason for that. Like I said, I have a messages that need to be given, information that needs to be given at this time. We are in the beginning phases of judgment. Um, if you've noticed people around you, people who you've been close to, people who you love dearly, who seem to be straddling fences or they seem to be going in an opposite direction than what you all started out as or with. Things don't seem to be going your way, or there's a lot of combative energy around you. Um, a lot of just a lot of things that weren't normally happening are now happening, particularly like I said, with people that you love the most. A lot of distancing, a lot of time when you want to be by yourself, um, a lot of new diagnosis, okay, of mental illnesses, uh, a lot of relationships falling apart. Just it's a lot of stuff happening. People are in fights, just a lot of opposition is happening now. It's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. And like I said, it's necessary for me to bring it to your attention because, like I said, I've said it before. We are in the beginning of judgment. We are in a time where people are facing their karma, and there ain't no stopping it. We're all given a grace period, a moment of grace, a time of grace and mercy, and all that. We have a right to make our own decisions. We have free will. Some things are fated. I keep talking to you about making decisions that are righteous, doing things that are right, making things right. If you have gone in air with somebody, make it right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coming down. Like I said, people are coming in and out of here, and it's funny to me. Not haha, it's funny like sad or funny like okay, I see you. When people come in and out of the live, or they just hear what the conversation is going to be about, and then they go off because they're looking for something, maybe funny. I don't know, whatever. Something that's probably not as relevant as what it is that I'm talking about at the time. And it's okay. My feelings don't get hurt. Trust. They're off to the side. I'm giving the information because the information needs to be given, and a lot of people, unfortunately, are going to miss it because they're looking for some bullshit, um, unsubstantial stuff to be said, and I ain't the one to give it to you. So if you ever come on my channel looking for some bullshit, I ain't that one. Okay, just put that out there right now. But like I said, things are happening with people, with us as a collective, and it can be very frustrating. What is happening is we are most definitely and have been definitely in a spiritual warfare. We have been in it. We are reaching a point where people are, um, the light is being shown. Okay, those that are living in darkness or have been doing things in the darkness, it's being shown. What is done in the darkness will come to the light. Real talk. Okay, things that people think they've gotten away with, they've done to you, excuse me, or even if you've done it to them, it's coming to light. Karma's coming. Judgment is coming. The scales have got to be balanced. Okay, the scales have got to be balanced, and it's going to happen. We're going to be looking at people who, like I said, we love on the opposite side. If you're on the side of righteousness, they're going to be on the side of wickedness. Or if you're on the side of wickedness, they're going to be on the side of righteousness, and both have to choose, right? You have like You might have a moment to make a different decision, but it's my thought, and I'm gonna say understanding at this point, that when it gets to that point, that's it. That's it. You're going to have to look people in the face that you love, that you care deeply about, that you've grown up with, that you've pledged to live with and love and honor and respect and all this stuff for the rest of your life. You're going to have to look these people in the face, parents, even siblings, children, even best friends, co-workers, whatever, doesn't matter, neighbors, doesn't matter. You have to look them in the face and make a decision because they're on the opposite side. They're on the opposite side of righteousness, right? You have to make a quick decision. What are you going to do? Are you going to continue to be in your feelings of love and concern for them and spare? Or are you going to do what needs to be done? And I'm not going to go into the bloody details of it all, but it gets to that point. It gets to that point. We are going to be at that point of having to make that decision on what we're going to do with people or against the people that we care about, but that are on the opposite side because they've shown themselves for who they really are. The masks are coming off. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see more and more of it if you haven't started already. People who you've known for a long time, they've always seemed to be good to you or good for you, or they seem like they got your back, or they do anything for you. And the truth of the matter is, a whole while they've been stabbing you in your back. They've been plotting on you. You know what I'm saying? They've been in cahoots with your enemies. They just want to get all your information that they can get from you. They want to find out what your weaknesses are. They want to find out how you're vulnerable and use that against you. They've been doing this the whole time. And it's not necessarily because you've done anything to them. Here's the sad part. It's because you haven't done anything to them that they're attacking you. It's because you don't have the spirit of wickedness. You don't have the spirit of revenge. You don't have that energy where you want to go out and just do wrong to people just because. You're not trying to get over on people just because they know or you know they don't know. You're not that person. But you have people that are around you that hate you for not being that person. They hate you because you're not wicked. They hate you because they can't pull you into their shit. They hate you because they can't get you to curse God and spit on God's face and name and all. They hate you for that. So they plot against you in every way. Some people have actually tried to come up with ways to unalive you. They have come up with ways to prevent you from accessing your treasures, things that are divinely promised to you, that got your name written on them in blood and stone, okay, that it cannot be taken away from you, but they're plotting on you. They're coming up with all kind of rituals and spells and whatever, praying or whatever they think they're praying to for your downfall. This is happening. These are the people that you love that are doing these things to you. Real talk, real talk. And it's at this time that you have to be aware what's going on. Open your eyes. Don't be so vulnerable or naive that you cannot see the truth because your feelings want to be live something else. This is why I say fuck your feelings. Why feelings falsify facts, because we will allow how we feel about somebody to prevent us from seeing that they ain't no damn good, that they wicked, that they got ulterior motives, that they don't have the best intention for us. We won't see it because we'll see what we want to see. We will see our love in them, but we can't see their love for us at all. We want to, but it's not there. Even when their mouths say, I love you, their actions don't, their intent doesn't, their heart cannot, their mind can't even fathom. It's not processing that. It's a way to keep you connected to them, to keep you close, keep your enemies close, right? You are an enemy to them, no matter what's coming out their mouth. Now, I'm not saying, okay, I don't want y'all to think that everybody in your circle is your enemy. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that there are people in your circle that are your enemies. They will smile in your face. They will feed you. They will give you money. They will seem to support you. They will appear to be by your side, but have ulterior motives and stab you in the back. They will throw you under the bus and be the driver of it. Okay? They will set you up for failure. They will shit on your name. They will cause havoc around you. They will bring chaos into your peace. They will do whatever they got to do to pull you down, to get you out of your vibration, to get you out of your frequency, to cause you to not be a child of the Most High, to cause you to not believe or not know what you know. Because they need your energy. They're energy vampires. They need to suck the life out of you in order for them to have access to what belongs to you in the first place. They get close to you like that so they can get what belongs to you. I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. It's made like a cartoon. It's an old movie that got remade, and I can't think of it, but it deals with the essence of these beings, that these other things were trying to snatch the essence of these beings in order to stay powerful, in order to rule over them. And I can't think what it is. If I do, I'll post. And if you all know what I'm talking about, stick it up there. But it deals with the crystal. So is it dark crystal? It might be called dark crystal, something like that. But they will do whatever they have to do in order to be a part or be connected to your energy, so they can rob you of your treasure. They can rob you of what was divinely promised to you. And I'm telling you this because I know it for an absolute fact. Okay, it's a reason why this information is being brought to you, and why it's being brought to you right now, and why those of you who are here are still here listening and watching, because you probably are the main ones that need to know it specifically, whether you know it for sure or not. Let this be a confirmation. You're here. You showed up today and you're still here. It's a confirmation. So what you have to do is allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to the greater, to the Most High, and ask for your vision, your spiritual vision to be opened, your spiritual hearing to be alert. You need to know what's going on. Ask for understanding of who is around you and what is their intention, and for you to be blocked from it all. Real talk. As for the blockage, nothing can come against you, because these people are literally your enemies. They are literally going to be your footstools. I have claimed my footstools as ladders. Okay? We're not doing the little shit. We taking big steps. If you're going to be in my circle, you're going to be in my space, I'm going to use you like a ladder to get to the highest. Thank you. Show up if you will. Just know what you're dealing with. And most people do not. Most people have no idea who they're dealing with. They have no idea how the Most High sees you. That part. They have no idea how the Most High sees you, how you rank in the eyes of the Most High. They have no idea, but they will come up against you like they know something. They know nothing. And some of us don't even really know. But no, you got some kind of favor, you got some kind of protection, because what they keep trying to do never even reaches you. You have no idea that they're even attempting it, because it's not reaching you. Return to sender. This cannot be delivered. And because you asked for the delivery, you must pay the postage. Okay? Don't send me no bullshit in the mail. Don't even try it. Spiritual mail, USPS mail, I don't care how you think you're going to send it. I'm not going to get it. Okay? Return to sender. Same with you all. Trust what I'm telling you. Just pay attention to what's happening. So when I pose the question, are you ready? Are you ready to come up against those people when it's time for you to come up against them when it's time for that battle to actually happen. And I don't mean just, I rebuke you. I mean, you may have to physically go to war with these people in the spirit. Make that make sense though. But you may have to really go against these people. Are you ready? Are you ready to lose the people? And I won't even say lose them because you never really had them if they trying to stab you in the back. But are you ready to disconnect yourself from the energy that you've given to them? Are you ready to walk away around? Are you ready to cut the cords from what you're used to holding on to? Are you ready to be by yourself for a minute? Are you ready to be put in hermit mode for a minute? Are you ready to be quiet for a minute? Because you might have to be. You're going to have to be. Ain't no might about it. You're going to have to be. Decisions have got to be made. Your soul cannot be played with. You cannot straddle a fence. Pick a side. God is not going to wait on you to while you sitting on the fence swinging, thinking when it's time to go, it's time to go. And you sitting on the fence, both halves got to go. Both of them. Pick a side. There's only one winning side. But you have to be ready for it. Everything you know about your life right now is going to be different. Everything is going to be different. The people that you are associated with will change or they will be removed. Don't run after they ass. Don't go get them. Don't go look for them. Don't ask for the Most High to bring them back. They out of there for a reason. Let them go. People that you might be in relationships with, they act like they don't want to stick around. They keep trying to walk out the door. Open the damn door. Bye. Let them go. Let them go. It's a reason for it. We're in the time. Everybody can't go with you. Everybody cannot go. It's a divine purpose on your life, right? It's something specifically that only you can do, something specifically that's only for you. The people that you are connected to can't go. They can't benefit from what's got your name written on it. It doesn't have your name and et al. It don't have all of that. It just got your name, period. Ain't no plus one or plus them and whoever else they might be attached to. This ain't no party, none of that. This is about you. That's it. The time is coming. It's coming. Sooner than you think. The decision is going to have to be made. Are you ready? Consequences are going to come. Are you ready? Karma is happening. Are you ready? Changes are happening. Are you ready? I'm watching people come in and out of here. Some of them, I know who you are. Some of them. Are you ready though? I can't even emphasize it enough for us to make sure that we are so connected spiritually. And I don't mean religiously. I mean spiritually, that there is a direct line of communication that you know when you're being spoken to by the Most High. Okay, you know the difference. You know what the voice sounds like. It's in here. Intuition is that. You know what you're listening to. You know how you're being moved. You know who's being moved and why. Let them go. You know what you're supposed to be doing. It's going to be uncomfortable. Change is always uncomfortable, but there's something better. There's a reason for the change, but you have to allow yourself to go through the whole process. Don't be trying to skip steps or half-ass do something or think you're going to time out and restart back at another time. It ain't happening. It don't happen like that. You have to be ready when you are asked again. Are you ready? It ain't no, well, let me, no. Ain't no, well, let me think about it. Well, None of that. Quick answer, yes or no. That's it. Yes or no. Ain't no, I might be, give me a minute. None of that. Right then and there. Are you ready? Because the moment you say, yeah, I'm ready, and it's like, well, come on, let's go. And you turn around, lot, turn to what? Salt, right. Don't do it. The moment you turn around, that means you wasn't ready. So now you finna get that karma. You finna get your whole entire ass handed to you because you were not ready, because you got caught up in your feelings and turned around and looked to see, well, I want so and so to be saved. I'm sorry. I don't want to have to take out so and so. I'm sorry. But that's no longer an option. It is what it is. It is what it is. Are you ready? A lot of us are not going to be ready because we're stuck in our feelings. I have been, what word can I use? I would say encouraging you all for how long now to fuck your feelings. And some of you have heard that and have been offended. Shame on you. Because if you listen to it with an understood you, that's an instruction for you to do it. I'm not saying I'm doing it to you, it's for you to do it. It's an instruction, it's a means of protection. So you don't get caught up in it, right? You don't want to get caught up in your feelings to where you can't understand the facts, or where you can't see the facts, or where you can't make a logical decision based on the information because you feel some type of way. God don't care nothing about how you feel about the information. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Period. End of story. If you would like to call and say something before I get out of here, because I ain't going to be here all night, feel free. 770-906-5271. 770-906-5271. Make sure I don't have it on do not disturb, because that's a possibility. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to call, feel free to do so. But yeah, if you all have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them up here. And I see everybody is here. Clear, I see you. Smooth Brown, what's going on, love? One be down. What's going on, love? I appreciate you. G Walker, what's up, love? I appreciate you. I think I saw Gloria, so thank you, love, for being here as well. I just wanted to get that out because I knew it wasn't going to be here all night. I might be here a few more minutes, but that was the information. That was the download. That was the instruction. That's what you all needed to get today. Are you ready? Be prepared. Get prepared. Stay prepared because it's coming. If you have not already been dealing with it, it's coming. It's coming, and it's going to come hard and fast. But so is judgment coming hard and fast and continuous for many. Okay? Don't be that one. Do what you need to do. Do what needs to be done. Don't hesitate. Move quickly. Make the decision. Do what you got to do. That's it. It didn't have to be an hour long for me to say what I said. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. It didn't have to be that long. To get in and get out, say what needs to be said, and move on. But I really hope that you all receive the information, that you process it, that you meditate on it, that you get clarity, that you understand it, and that you get ready, that you be prepared, that you make the right decisions because it's coming. These people, these entities, these demons, these liars, these whatevers are around you. They are around you every day. They're haunting and stalking you every day. Be prepared. Be prepared. That's all I got. All right. I love you. I love you on purpose, with purpose. And please share this video. And please vote. Y'all see my post up there on Facebook. Y'all see it. Vote. Okay? We got 3 days left. Vote. So let me start over. I love you on purpose, with purpose. And almost hung up. What's going on, G?
Hey, how you
was hung up.
Why?
I was ended it. You just called in. Okay, let me read the. I got another message. Let me read that. I only got one eye
Oh,
on
you
now. So
ended it
forgive me.
already?
No, you still on right now. The
Oh,
spiritual
okay.
warfare you mentioned is truly apparent. It's attacking me all areas of life. Indeed, it's going to. So, like I said, you got to stay guarded. Stay around people that got your back. Meditate constantly. If you have to fast, then do that. If you have to have white candles around you, then do that. If you got to repeat a verse every day, whatever it is, then do that. Do it, but stay in your genuine self. That's another thing, because
Yep.
people tend to want to take revenge. They want to lower their vibrations and meet these devils where they are. You cannot, because that's what they're waiting on. That's what they need you to do. They need you to drop down from your highness down to their lowness, so they can be on your level, so they can battle right. See, at the level that you're at, if when you're in a higher level, they can't reach you. They don't have the steps. Remember, they are the stepping stool. They are the ladder. They are the footstool, not you. Right? So they can't step on you and get higher. You can step on them and get higher. They gotta wait for you to fall or jump off that thing. Don't do that. Don't give it to them. Don't volunteer. Do not surrender. Don't sabotage, and do not commit spiritual suicide by jumping down into these devils, because they waiting on you. Don't do it. Stay your genuine self. You can love these people because you love genuinely, but you love their asses from a distance. You heard me. You from a distance. And another thing too is, you also, I've said this before, and I've said it to people that were close to me about prayer and praying for your enemies. This is what you don't want to do. Okay, you pray for your own self. You pray for your coverage. You can pray that people see the light, that they be redirected, but don't keep bringing these demons to God and say, Lord, cover them. Lord, protect them. Because who you asking God to protect them from? Him? You asking God to protect the demons that God is going to destroy? So what ends up happening is, when you keep asking the Most High to pray for somebody or cover somebody, protect somebody, or keep them out their karma from somebody who the Most High has already set judgment on, your prayers are going unheard. Now, don't talk to me. I've already done what I'm going to do. I said what I said. Don't do that. God know what God's doing. You might not, but God know what God's doing. Let it happen. Pray for your own overstanding, your own wisdom, your own protection, and get thee out the way. Get out the way. Move. Okay, I ain't gonna fill in the blank, but you know what I'm saying. Get out the way. One time, all right, then you can do it one time. Don't keep on doing it, because if it's the Most High's will to handle them a certain kind of way, it's gonna be done. And you don't want to be in the midst of what's going to happen when it's done. We got a new person here. What's going on, Stevie? Thank you, loved one, for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you get a chance to go back and listen to the very beginning, or all of it actually, and share this video. It's very important. Okay, what's going on, G? I ain't gonna keep you waiting.
No, no. This is an excellent show. Just when I think you're done, you know, a beautiful show, you just outdone yourself even more. You're exactly right. But I'm not going to say anything about what you said, because you dead on point. I'm not going to even, some just don't need to touch some things sometimes.
Right.
Just let it be.
Absolutely.
Because what you're saying is excellent.
I appreciate
but
that.
I will say this, what some people probably don't realize is the fact that the three aspects of God, God, Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. Now, the reason that we don't see a lot of things that we could see, like you said, is because of God's protection, and that none of us deserve, called grace and mercy. Now, what's going on is, you're exactly right. Choose you this day. You know, what you gonna do and how you gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like you said, the next day might, the next minute, the next second could be. You know, you gotta put down them egos. You gotta put down that pride. You're trying to impress somebody. The same people that you're trying to impress. guess what? They got an answer too.
Absolutely.
So you're right in that aspect. I'm not going to touch about what you said, but the bottom line is what I just want to touch on this, that the Spirit of the Lord through the Holy Spirit is here, because if we didn't have the Holy Spirit and God's grace and mercy, we all be well, it's gonna get to that, like you said, anyway.
Yes,
It can be the
indeed.
next second. Nothing else has to happen for the redemption. Like you said, for the end to come. Nothing has to happen. It can happen at any time. So,
Right.
like you said, this is your soul at stake. This is not,
Absolutely.
well, we'll get them next week because of football. We'll get them next week
Right.
because of playing basketball, baseball, or whatever case may be. This is for keeps.
Right.
And the other thing I'm gonna say is the fact that, like you said, the first thing you want to do, like you said, basically, is to pray for yourself. Your own. The Lord, hey, have mercy upon me, forgive me, whatever. The last thing you want to do is pray and worry about somebody else, because you need to, like you said, you got to worry about yourself. Not that you don't concern yourself with others, but you definitely don't. In other words, God ain't gonna take part of your dark.
That part.
Period. That's all I'm gonna leave that at it. But believe me, trust me when I say this. The only thing I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna shut up. The Spirit of the Lord is here. It's the fact that He's gonna manifest Himself, and when He does, His glory is gonna clean up on aisle 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8, and 9. That's all I'm saying.
Oh. Okay.
It's gonna be too much, because I'm just gonna let it stay at that.
Yeah.
But excellent show.
I appreciate you, darling.
Excellent. I'm talking about excellent.
I appreciate that.
That's all I'm gonna say. Excellent with a capital E.
Okay. I gotta give what's given. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Well, boy, that's your work through you tonight, boy. I'm
Indeed.
trying to tell you.
I'm paying attention. I promise you. Because it's so much going on. It's so much happening. Like I said, when I got on, I said I'm noticing the messages that are coming. My deliverance with the information that's been happening over the past couple of months is different. I'm noticing it. It's a reason for it. Like I said, I don't come on live if I ain't told to say something. Y'all know this about me. I've been doing this for 8 years. Wow. Okay, 8. I do not show up if what's coming out my mouth ain't divine. Okay, if it's not coming out of my mouth with a purpose. Okay.
Right.
Now it might be. I think I had one or two shows where it was just being funny or whatever. Not too many of them. Not too many. But it's for a reason, and I'm very sincere about people getting what they need. To heal. Let's say everything. Well, people are making these decisions because they need to be healed, and I'm about that. You know what I'm saying? Please just do what you got to do to heal from your traumas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Individually and collectively, we need to heal.
May I say something real quick before I get off and let you continue?
Mm-hmm.
I know people talking about, I'm going, they ain't coming out of the closet. Well, let me tell you what about going in the closet. People going in the closet, then you don't really hear about that. You know why? That's where your problem is. When you're going in the closet, it's fine to, you can come out, clean your closet out. In other words, stop hanging out, holding on to all these hang-ups. People hanging on, well, they did that, man, that was 20 years ago. They did that, man, that was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
You still hanging on to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be clothes in the closet, not all your, you shouldn't be getting all these hang-ups.
Right.
The same people that you got no kids are cruel. Like you say, and another thing I like what you said, the bottom line is that the evil spirits are tormented when you don't have a house.
That is correct.
House to house themselves.
Yep.
So they're tormented. So like you said, they're just sitting there just waiting for you in your weakness. They're sitting there waiting for you to be blinded by your own mindset. Yep. And that's the bottom line. He who is free in mind
is free indeed.
Is free in his behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
Like you said, this is one or two that I people that I forgive them, I love them, but I'm loving with a long handle spoon.
Right.
And that long handle spoon stretched from all the way from Australia to Austria.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a long
Indeed.
handle spoon.
Right.
But that don't mean you have to be a sucker for nobody. That don't mean you have to, this and that. That means you have to if you're 200 pounds, you're gonna be 300 pounds with all that extra weight on.
Okay.
It's in your mind. Let that go. Because them same people that you send up there holding this and that against, they done gone on. But they
Right.
don't give a flying flip.
Right.
But you sitting up there got a man, bump that. I'm gonna sit here and not live and you living. And
Right.
I'm gonna sit here, no, come on. And because see the prejudice and see that's what, like you said, you excellent in that. That's what the lawless one is waiting on for you to sit there and have your prejudice and your mindsets, and you got your little biases and hatred and all that other stuff. I was reading real quick, and I'm gonna get out. I was reading a little real quick. If I got time, I got 2 minutes. If I don't, then don't worry.
Do it as quickly as you can, my dear.
Okay, quick as I can, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading a thing about how some of the apostles, well, mostly all of them except for John, and the John came along later, but how they were killed. They just say murder about a, but they were convicted. That's the thing I was talking about. I wanted to bring out that they were the conviction.
Right.
They ain't say nothing about nobody's perfect, but they didn't say nothing about their imperfection. What they talked about there was conviction and belief in God.
Right.
Period. Point blank. Dude, they took one. I'm just using this example, and I'm done. They took one of the apostles who believed in God, and he killed him, flipped him upside down, and sawed him in half from between his intestinal fortitude all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that's not horrific,
right?
But you don't have to go through that. I'm not saying that you don't have to go. You don't have to go through that, but you will have enemies. But this and that. But you will have friends too. But the bottom line, what I'm trying to say is, like you said, choose you this day.
Absolutely.
Because there ain't but one to win side. Period.
That's
Point
right.
blank.
That's it.
And I'm thank you for the time.
I appreciate you, darling. I appreciate you. We'll talk afterwards.
Sure.
Okay, love. Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Devon, I see you, loved one. I appreciate you. And Melissa, I see you just came in as well. I appreciate you also. Again, like what we are talking about, I thought I was done, but I guess I wasn't. No worries. What we're talking about is, are you ready? And it's based on us being in a spiritual warfare and having to choose a side and being prepared to fight, because like I said, we're going to be looking at people that we've grown up with all our lives, that we roll over to every morning, that we say what's up to at work, whatever, you know what I'm saying, that we love, that we care for dearly, and they're going to be on the opposite side, and we're going to have to make a decision quick, what we doing, right? Because you got to choose a side. Is no more. It can't be about how you feel about this individual. They've clearly made a decision to be your enemy, and they're gonna show up as so. The masks are being removed. People who have done ill to you, who have ill intentions, who have been phony in your face, they're gonna be shown. It's going to be shown. The light is going to be shown. Nothing else, nothing stays in the darkness. And what's so funny is that people believe that because they have gotten away with doing things for so long, that they've gotten away with it. So here's something you should know. Food for fact. The Most High will cause you to have a mind of confusion and delusion, okay, will cause you to believe that you have conquered, that you have overcome, that you have tricked everyone. You have bamboozled and hoodwinked everybody. Will cause you to believe that and keep giving you minimal access to do certain things, okay? It will allow you to have access to certain things so you can keep doing it. All the while, records are being kept. Here's your name, and here are your marks. Every time you took hold of this tool that is being used, that you have access to, that you be live, is for your upcoming. Every time you have utilized the tool, um, notes are being written in the books for you. That notes are being written in the books for you. All right, tallies are being taken. So what ends up happening is, the more you think and be live, you have gained and have access to all those tools. Those become the very tools that destroy you. See, what happened is you started collecting all of the tools for your own karma. You reached for the knives, you reached for the swords, you reached for the machetes, you have reached for the guns, you have reached for the lies, you have reached for the deceit, you have reached for the stealing, you have reached for the sexual abuse, whatever you reached for, that became the tool, the weapon, your karma. Each one of them. Okay, overstand that. It's not. It don't come as a collective. Oh, I did all that. I'm gonna get one. No, 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 no. Every tool counts as a strike. Every tool has its own karma. So if you got access to and you utilize 9 different weapons, let's say, 9 different tools, let's say, then you shall suffer 9 different karmas, times however other many times the Most High puts upon that. So that could be 9 times 9. Okay, I don't know. I don't know, but know for certain you shall reap, you shall reap. Okay. So those people who are doing it to you, if you're listening, know for certain. For those people who are watching or who will watch who are doing it, know for certain. Know for certain. Okay. I speak from confidence. I know what I'm saying. I fear not what's coming out of my mouth or what anybody may think they're going to throw at me because they ain't like what's coming out my mouth. Take that up with the Most High. Don't try it though. Don't, don't become another tool against yourself. Okay, don't do that. Don't do it. Okay. So I've given you, once again, more information that I hope you apply. If you came in late, please, for your own sake, go back and watch it from the beginning. Go back and watch it from the beginning. Miss nothing. And share the video. Y'all so scared to share. It's ridiculous to me, but nonetheless, share the video. Okay. Even if you put on your own page, just share it. You don't get no backlash that you can't handle. Okay, you protect it. People worry about how it's gonna look, how people gonna receive them or walk away. That's what I'm talking about though. This is, watch the video. This is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So make sure you are prepared. Make sure you are ready for what's coming, for what is already here. Make sure you have made your decision. You have chosen a side and stay diligent because you're going to get tempted. You're going to get tempted to respond in the same manner in which things are being brought to you. You're going to be tempted to drop down in vibration and frequency. You're going to be tempted to respond in revenge. You're going to be tempted to just say, fuck it. You're going to be tempted. I know we all have human experiences. We have them. However, don't do it. Hold on to your faith. You got a mustard seed, hold it, plant it. You know what I'm saying? Do something, but utilize it, keep it, make it strong. Whatever you got to do with that thing, do it. Because this ain't no joke. This is not funty, okay, at all. It's not a game at all. This is real. Thank you, Devon. I appreciate that, love. This is real, real, real. We do not have time to be playing out here and talking about stuff that just don't matter. Okay? I said what I said, and I'd say it again if I had enough time. But well, I got enough time. Is this no reason to keep repeating it? Play the video back. All right. Again, now I'm gonna go. But please remember to vote for the last time. This is the last week. We got 3 days left. Three. Okay. Fab 40. Vote Fab 40. Vote for me. Y'all see it every day. Every day. I think I skipped maybe one Saturday. One. Every day though. Okay. We got 3 days left. Please vote. It's free. Every day you can vote for free or you can donate, but still vote. You can donate and vote. Okay. I would greatly appreciate it. Do what you will. All right. Now, I love y'all on purpose, with purpose. And until I see you again, peace.